Oh, this was a nice little...
Trump...
Wait, was this? Did we do this?
People, this is a situation people are in. I even saw this right here. This girl is crashing out. Look at this.
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate.
Yep.
So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually, like, I
interest.
owe more than what I started off with. What the fuck? So, Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me, bro. Like, I owe $90,000, and I didn't even spend that much on school. Like, any rich person, please tap in. Like, Kourtney Kardashian, like, you probably have 8 houses. I'm never gonna be able to buy one.
That's right.
Because I went to college. I just signed up to be an egg donor. Guess what?
This is what's wrong with America right here. You go to college and you end up with $200,000, $300,000, even $100,000 in student loan debt, which is about the same amount as a house. And you are told, now this is the problem. You're told right out of high school, barely 18, sign your life away, sign your life away, sign your life away, sign your life away. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to be anything. You're never going to be anything. Never, 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 never going to be anything unless you don't go to college. You got to go to college, got to go to college, got to go to college, got to go to college. College, 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 college. Now you've got all these people coming out of college, flooding the market. Fucking flooded the market with all these degrees. And now nobody can get a job. And the jobs they do get, $1,300 a month on just a fucking loan. Do you understand? That is more than a fucking mortgage payment that this person's gonna have to pay the rest of their life. Till the day they die, they will own this. For a mistake that they made because every adult around them was telling them to do this. Do you understand how fucked this is? And I get that you can join a trade and you can do these things, but how many of you motherfuckers at home that sit behind their little clackety-clackety keyboards can sit here and tell me, well, I knew exactly what I was going to do whenever I was getting out of high school. And then mommy and daddy paid for your shit. Shut the fuck up. No one gives a fuck about your opinion. No one. If you stayed at home and went to college without having to pay for rent, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. If your mommy and daddy got you your vehicle so you can go to college, go fuck yourself. Shut the fuck up. There's nothing worse than when you get a fucking keyboard warrior in your comments that's like, well, you know, if you had just done this, who the fuck knows how to do that when they're a fucking kid? Fresh to the world. And you had every adult around you telling you to go to college. How do you know anything other than that? It is indentured servitude. Now that you have gotten your degree, you have a year to get a job and start paying that money back. And that money is crippling. Any amount of anything you thought you were going to have is gone. You could be making $100,000 a year and above now and not be able to afford anything. These loans are fucking crippling to not just you, but your credit too. Because no mortgage company is going to give you a mortgage with that amount of student loan debt on you. They will take one look at that and deny you every fucking time. But remember, guys, there's nothing wrong. Even though people can't even get jobs right now, there's nothing wrong with the economy. Nothing wrong with it. Not at all. She is completely valid for feeling the way she does. Completely fucking valid. And I think it's disgusting that all these people that hoard this wealth in America, they fucking hoard it, dude. They don't even spend it. They do fuck all with it. They hoard it like it's the fucking plague. Like, not even like the plague, like it's I can't even describe. Some of these people have so much fucking wealth. It's ridiculous. And then they use and abuse the American systems to keep gaining wealth.
Not approved. Who wants my fucking kids? I can't afford them, so start bidding more.
That's another thing. Then the government's like, well, we need to start having more kids. Here's a $5,000 kid thing that you can collect. 5,000 ain't enough to raise a fucking kid, jackass. I have an idea. Maybe if we have a kid and we apply through a program, they could pay for college. How about that? Or better yet, I could have a kid whenever I can fucking afford to have a house. You know, this thing where you need more room because you need fucking you need money to afford things. Maybe if you looked at the root of the problem instead of like taking a slice off the cheese and look at the actual block of cheese and how moldy it is, you'd be surprised at how fucked the situation is. And I cannot tell you how many fucking assholes come in my comments and are like, oh, well, you know, if they had just done this, well, they didn't do that. Maybe they didn't have the options. Have you thought of that? Maybe if you'd shut the fuck up and realize that it's a problem that this country has, then maybe we could start fixing it.
What do you want? My left arm too? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
See, people can laugh at this all they want, but if there's enough people like this in the world, they're going to go ahead and cause problems. It's a scam. It is. It's a scam. Because, like, whenever you're a kid, you get brought up for 12 years, and you're told that you need to go to college or you'll be a loser. You're being groomed as a child to think that this is true. A person immediately ends up taking out a massive loan, tactically
not knowing anything about. Keep this in mind. In school, you're not taught anything about this. You're taught, oh, there's interest rate. You're taught, like, I think I remember in one of my classes, we talked about it for literally an hour, and that was it. About interest rates and how they work. And I know a lot of schools don't. And then you sign your life away to one of these loans. These loans are crippling. And 17% interest is fucking awful. You wouldn't pull out a 17% interest mortgage. No one would. It's fucking awful.
And intentionally not educated in finances, in accounting, in interest
rates. There it is!
All they're told is that you have to do this or you're going to be a loser for the rest of your life.
And then you get it, you get this loan, you actually manage to get a job. In some fucking, before all this market flooded, you actually managed to get a good job, and you're still making what is essentially minimum fucking wage. After the student loan gets done using you like a fucking fleshlight.
For my whole fucking life. How does that even make sense? I signed up for this shit when I was 17. Like, this should not be legal, bro.
You're spawn camping children, and then you're being surprised when after adults, because they can't live past this decision, this is the reason, this is the kind of girl that, you know, hates America. I think this is a huge problem, and people don't realize how bad it is. Life debt at 18, but you can't drink it until 21? Exactly, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Right? There it is. There it fucking is. And even at the age of... I don't think you should be able to take out a loan that's that crippling until you're 25. You can't even rent a vehicle or a motel room until you're 25. You know why? Because you can't be expected to return it in good condition. How can you be expected to pay back a $200,000 or $100,000 loan at the age of fucking 18 or 21? How? You're not. They expect you to not pay it so they can default on you and ruin your life. That's why.